Hello, everyone. Welcome to the King of Anime podcast, and we are here today talking about some anime co-hosts. What are your names?
It is I, everything animated.
Satsu's dead.
I thought we were going to give I thought EA was going to go more detail, but hi guys, I'm Satsuki the Savage.
Correct. A little wasted, maybe.
A little. That's being a little sparing because I might be gone. I'm on a different planet right now.
Gonna be amazing because I got the title of this podcast from one of your tweets. I guess we better talk about it. Tower of God, episode 5. What did you guys think about this episode?
I thought everything was fine up until the last part where he gets a random power-up that saves his life. I don't know. I guess
hate that. When I was watching that, I was like, EA's gonna hate this.
I don't like that at all. If it's one of those where it makes sense and it seems logical, okay, I got it. But this one in particular, what does he do? Oh no, Rachel, let me save you. Whoa, energy, and then this woman's face gets blown half off. And I'm just sitting there like, what was that? And there was no explanation other than him going to sleep. So I did not particularly care for. I liked everything else before that, and I thought it was fun and neat. Freaking, I don't know who the spandex assassin was with the million eyes was, but she was kicking ass.
Yeah, it's very very tight. Where does the sweat go? Does it just go to her like shoes or whatever?
You know where it goes, and it ain't her shoes.
Well, there's only one place for it to head, and that's down. So I imagine whenever she takes that off, it's just like her shoes are just full of sweat, and it's just disgusting. Gotta take 3 showers. It's just bad.
I'm telling you, it ain't her shoes.
Wait, Satsuki, what was that?
I didn't say anything. I did not say anything.
Oh Lord. Caldus, thank you. I love your channel as well. Someone's called Bam a simp.
I can agree with that.
It makes sense.
To be honest, I don't even know what a simp is because I'm old now.
Well,
isn't that short for simpleton?
No, it is not. It's an acronym. Or not an acronym. What the hell is it called? It stands for something. Yeah, it's abbreviation. I forgot exactly what it stands for, but it's not PG-13 to say the least to say. So basically, I'll just give you the short version. It's a person who is basically obsessed with a woman or women in general. And they either act out of character or they just embarrass themselves over said woman. And yeah, Bam is a simp for Rachel.
For show.
For sure.
Faux show. Yep, I agree with that.
That's pretty funny. So I actually. So yeah. Well, yeah. I mean. I knew it was Rachel the whole time, and Satsuki's like, it ain't Rachel, and I'm like, you read the story, you're supposed to say that.
Yeah.
I thought the part where he gets hit in the back of the head was more interesting, to be honest. Just because I was like, what did you expect? Of course, knew this was going to be her. This isn't a really big surprise. But that hit to the back of the head was a hard hit.
Yeah, he was bleeding and he suffered some sort of concussion when it comes to that. It's like, damn.
It hit him so hard, it activated main character powers.
Yep. It activated plot device. That's what it activated.
She's like, oh shit, I've activated the main character powers. I'm fucked.
Is he going to be able to travel back in time with some fucking orange drink?
Some orange drink. Oh my god. And then it's like Back to the Future 3. And he's in the Wild Wild West.
He just sees Doc Brown. Doc, you're here.
Oh my god, yes, I need it. Also, I didn't know that thing in Coon's hair was like a ribbon or whatever it was.
I had no idea it was like a bandana or anything. I thought it was just like his hair color.
To be honest, I didn't either. I didn't read the story.
then he just whipped it out and tied it in a bun, and I was like, oh, so he just has a bandana just on the side of his face, just in case?
Yeah, it's to look stylish.
I guess. Hey, cool.
I put up a tweet that was like, you know how when people go to their parties and they take off their ties and they put them around their head or tie up their hair? I equated his change in hairstyle to that if he was about to go party.
Yeah, he looked pretty.
Yeah, good looking dude.
Yeah, he certainly did look nice and nice. I noticed after he tied his hair in a bun, he got real comfortable with Bam and started laying on his lap and everything.
Yeah. As soon as I saw that, I was like, "Oh, the shippers."
Yeah, Bam at Scoon. Yeah, we lovers. You have your moment.
Are you happy now?
I'm the kind of person that will just ship two people together just for fun for no reason, and so I ship Bam and Coon.
I ship Rack and Lizard Girl.
Really?
Huh. I'm trying to think how that would work.
Can't you see them? They both love fighting.
That okay.
True.
They have a common hobby, but I don't think they have similar sizes to make. You know.
I mean sizes, yes. I agree with that.
Oh God. But I'm trying to think. What would they do? Like, what would their dates look like? Would they just go out hunting things?
Rack would be like,
got out the swamp.
Rack would be like, Lizard Girl, you and I should fight. And then, what's her name? I hate to call Lizard Girl.
Anak
will be like, yeah, sounds like a good idea. Let's whip it out and let's fight. And then they'll just be fighting.
Let's whip it out.
And then they'll be fighting all night long. And then before you know it, when the sun comes up, they're both going to be smoking a cigarette. You know, they're going to be happy.
Yeah, that's their version of making love. It's making war. The opposite of that South Park episode.
Yeah. Instead of make love, not war. That is their love. Make war, not love.
Love is war. Have you guys been watching Kaguya-sama this season?
Only the first episode. I'm very behind.
I still need to watch the first season.
So, Sasuke, say your thing, because I saw you tweet about it. You're very confused.
Okay. They have made some changes in the anime that I'm confused about. I already talked about in previous podcasts how they changed some dialogue around. They cut out some things, and I was confused as to why they did that. And in this episode, I'm confused as well because one thing that they cut out was how I don't want to say her name because I don't think the name is like a big spoiler. Okay.
Just say 02.
Girl 02. Oh, okay, because the eyeliner, I guess.
No, she's got that and the horn.
Oh, okay. Horns. Okay. So 02 versus the Mass Fighter. I'll just say that instead of the names. Their fight was a little different because how she fought was different. and I'm not gonna say exactly what it is because I don't know if they're hiding it to reveal something later. I doubt it, but I'll just say their fight was a lot different, like just how they fought, because it was mostly just hand to hand combat. When in the webtoon it was something different. How her heel broke was different as well. And what was the other moment? It was with Bam and that whole awakening thing. That was still consistent, but after he did the awakening, I think Bam was just knocked out. But in the anime, he got up and he was about to like kill the mass fighter until like the Black March whisper in his ear gave him a kiss on the cheek, and then he got knocked out. That was completely original to the anime. I have no clue why they added that at all. At all. There was something else too that I'm missing, but I'm not sure what it is.
So I guess with that being said, title of the podcast, I gotta ask it. Do you think the changes are a bad thing for not only this episode, because we don't know what the next episode implies, but for this episode or for the whole series? Do you think this is a bad thing, or do you think anime viewers only will watch this and be like, what's the big deal?
I think it's too early to tell. I'm trying to look through my tweet to see if I could remember what. Black March. Oh yeah, okay. Never mind. I said everything. But I think it's too early to tell with these changes because with the cutout dialogue and whatnot, maybe that's just to make everything digestible to the anime only viewers. I don't know. With the change fighting with between the Mass Fighter and 02, that I don't know why they changed, but again, I don't think it necessarily makes this episode bad. I don't think the changes that happen make anything bad except for one thing, and that's when Bam tried to kill the Mass Fighter, because that's not really in his character. So that was weird. But other than that, I don't think the changes so far have been that much of an issue to where I'm like, okay, this is bad adaptation. But again, I'm confused as to why they're making these changes when they don't seem necessary at all.
So I guess people in the chat, what do you guys think? Because I think this is quite interesting, and I want to see what other people think, especially if you're a reader of the manhwa, and especially if you're not at all, and you're watching this for whatever reason it may be. Even more interesting if you don't even know what manhwa is or webtoons are, and you don't read those at all, and you only know about this through the anime.
There's a dude in the chat. His name is Sir Eats Ass a Lot.
Great name.
Well,
Great name.
I mean, it's a dirty job. Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, somebody.
I don't think anybody's particularly too happy, but
somebody is.
Yeah, he'll make some girl happy with that, or guy.
Oh Lord. Anything else in the episode that you guys found particularly particularly interesting? I found the fact that one guy was drinking instant coffee and he got some of it on Leiruro's face, and he was just like, "The fuck did you just do?"
That didn't happen in the webtoon either. The splashing thing happened, but it didn't land on his face. So I don't know. I don't know.
Also, the Cthulhu tentacle monster. There's that.
Oh,
Yamete.
I do know what I wanted to bring up now. Okay, so what did you guys think about Kon having those three guys in his suitcase and then bringing them out for assistance?
Where was he hiding them? I mean, I know in a suitcase, but I mean, where? When did he pull? Oh, that's right. He pulled them out.
It's like that turtle in
halfway
JoJo.
through. That's right. He did do that. I forgot about that.
Remember that turtle in JoJo where to get past whoever it is on the train, they hide in the turtle, and they release the noxious gas, like that. Except for it's a bag. Maybe the room's pretty cool in it.
I don't know because I didn't get that.
Is this like Men in Black where there's a whole universe inside his bag or something?
Can't say.
That just sounded. But no,
the whole world in his bag.
He's got the. Oh, keep going.
I don't want to embarrass myself.
But yeah, I mean, if you can fit a legit person in there, and apparently it makes a bunch of copies of things, could you make copies of people?
Yeah, can we make a copy of Satsuki?
Hold on. Don't go down that rabbit hole. Don't do that.
Oh Lord.
I could just imagine like a whole video of just different Satskis talking at the same time. What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? It's me, Satsuki Savage. It's never going on.
That would be amazing.
That would be great.
I'll say this. I didn't have an issue with like Kun holding the guys in his suitcase because like we don't really understand that power completely,
no,
at least yet. But I did have a problem with Kun acting so relaxed when he thought that he had those guys as reinforcements, basically. Because okay, so he frees them. He quote unquote earns their loyalty and whatnot. But he doesn't know that they're going to follow through with the plan. At least as someone as cautious as Kun, and we saw how untrustworthy he is. I think it was uncharacteristic for him to be so relaxed, considering he didn't know if those guys were really going to help them or not. Because they could have changed their mind and said, "Okay, he helped us, but we're still trying to win, so we're going to betray you." So I thought that was uncharacteristic for him to act as if him saving those people was going to be like finite, that they're going to help them and whatnot.
Well, I mean, I guess for me, because we kind of like blew off your question there. I don't find it. I don't find it particularly annoying at all. I thought it was actually kind of funny. He was just carrying a bunch of dudes in his bag. Makes me think what else he can carry in his bag, and it makes me think the extent of what the bag can do. And I can see why some people would definitely find it annoying, though, because you tread the line of having the problem to solve all your worries inside this bag that he just forgot about it, and he just pulls out like, I don't know, like a fucking nuke or something, blows everything up. It's almost akin to the guy in Fire Force who was using his sword, and he was like, "Oh, I was using my wrong hand."
Oh,
and
God,
then he uses his right hand.
That also reminds me of Bleach, where even though I love Kenpachi, but it was just so fucking stupid. It's like, God, I gotta do something serious now. Gotta go from one hand to using two hands, and then he cuts the guy down, and then he wins. It's like, are you serious? That's all it took. That's all it took.
So I had a problem with that moment as well.
Yeah, I love Kenpachi though. He's a badass. He's the only cool part about Bleach. Fight me.
Whoa. Later.
So I guess with that being said, what are we giving this episode of Tower of God?
I always gotta give a fair shake. Did I cut out just now?
Yeah, you definitely did.
I'm sorry. That was weird. I was gonna say, I was gonna give everything a fair shake, so yeah, I'll give it a pass for now. But any more random explosions?
It's already on the chopping block for EA. I love it.
Oh, I heard it. I don't know. Maybe it was just me.
Oh, EA's dying.
Oh yeah, now he's dead. But I heard the other stuff.
Well, EA, if you can hear us, Internet Monster has swallowed you whole. Satsuki, what are you giving this?
I am passionate despite being confused as to why some of the changes are being made. I don't think these changes enhance anything in the story or make it easier to get through for anime only people, so that's why I'm confused. I'm not saying it's bad. Don't get me wrong. Um but hopefully we start to see like why they're making these changes later. Just being a one-on-one adaptation doesn't mean that you're necessarily doing great. Sometimes changes are good, but again, I'm just confused right now, but I'm still passing.
I'm passing this. The only reason I love this show as much as I do is because the ending song keeps waking Rachel up, and I think it's hilarious. So yeah, give it a pass.
Damn, EA is dead.
Yeah, EA is 100% dead. So I guess let's move on to our favorite Italian assassin, Arte. Talk about Arte, episode 5. What'd you guys think about episode 5?
Okay, episode 5, we have this old guy, Ubertino, Mr. Ubertino.
Something like that.
I thought this was a good episode to have Arte be more independent because I feel like
It happened to me.
Oh god, EA's
shit.
back.
Why does everything swear?
But you're way lower. What happened?
Yeah.
Fucking hours and everything. And all of a sudden, when I get on this podcast, everything goes to shit.
Oh, I love it.
I hate it.
We got like a mini EA.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Yes.
happened.
Well,
I
I'm
don't know
starting
what
my computer right now, so please, talk amongst yourselves, friends.
We'll do. We'll hold it down.
Oh lord. Continue on.
Yeah. So with Mr. Ubertino, whatever the hell his name is, I thought he was a challenge for Arte to become more independent because I feel like if she was able to break through him, who he was really stubborn and whatnot, she would be able to negotiate with anybody. So her overcoming him was testament to how far she's grown. And also because I had a problem at it in the beginning, but like as the episode went on, I didn't have a problem with it anymore. I had a problem with
Or is this
Leo.
better?
EA,
Way
you're
better.
back.
Much better.
Oh, thank the Lord.
It's my favorite part of KOA is like when everybody has those obvious internet issues.
Me
Guys comes back.
is me. It never happens to any of you.
I thought it happened to Satsuki that one time.
You probably
Yeah,
did.
one time. It happened to me 20 times. We were having an award show, and all of a sudden, I'm just like,
Oh, I love it. I love it. So, yeah, continue on with your thoughts, Satsuki.
sorry, I keep interrupting. I apologize.
I was saying, damn. With Leo, he was telling Arte that she had to talk to this old guy and use her gender basically as a bargaining tool because like it was like, okay, you're a girl, so he'll be nicer to you. And I didn't think that Arte would accept that because from what we've seen of her previously, she resents the fact that she's judged differently, positive or negatively, because she's a female. So I didn't like that at first, but then she talked to someone like Veronica. She was trying to learn how to negotiate, and I kind of like the fact that she just accepted that, you know, she's a girl, and that's going to help her a lot of the times, at least with dealing with men. So she learned some things for Veronica. She dressed differently. She talked differently. She had a different posture when talking to whatever. I keep forgetting his name. This old guy.
Just call him Ubuntu.
Ubuntu. Okay.
His name was Uberito.
Ubuntu, Uberito. Either will work.
Ubertino. Old guy. He's fucking old guy.
Ubertino from Legend Galactic Heroes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Uberito.
But yeah, she had like a different. She had a elevated level of confidence when talking to this guy, which helped her with the negotiation. Of course, Arte being Arte, that was what he liked about her, not the techniques that he learned from, not the techniques that she learned from Veronica. But again, that gave her the, I guess, the foot in the door. But overall, good character moment for Arte. She progressed as a artisan.
Listen, I'm gonna say it. I know you two were thinking it when you watched the episode. When she went to Veronica, I thought, oh dear Lord, is she gonna corrupt dear Arte? I hope to God not. And it didn't happen.
I didn't exactly think that. I thought she would learn like seducing techniques.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
I would have cried.
If she was like, is there another way to pay for these supplies, Uberito?
I've dropped this show in an instant. I'd be like, how dare you? She was great. She's just a really dopey girl. Let her be dopey.
I mean, Uberito thought she was great too.
I like you, Arte. We're gonna hear that every episode.
I actually love the part where he agrees to the deal and he's like, yeah, I just buy paintings to like kind of like get people on my side, to help, the deals go over a little bit better for like, I use it as a tool for business. And Arte was like, what? That's possible?
Yeah. That was a good thing in the episode too, because it just goes to show you, like, even you can apply it to right now. People buy stuff just for status. They're not necessarily passionate about it. It's just because it is expensive. It's just basically like a badge of how rich I am. And the old guy showed us that in this episode.
Yeah. Yeah. What did you guys think about the progression of Leo and Arte? Arte's relationship. As I know, the last episode, it was a different kind of turn with the, is it a romance, is it not? It definitely seems like Satsi was kind of right in saying it was something she had to overcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's going to be a romance. Although I said that the episode before. What would happen?
Yeah, it seemed like it was mostly focused on Uberito and Leo. It was on their relationship and like basically how we got a little bit of how Leo came to be from a beggar to a painter and whatnot, and how it always seemed like he had to work harder for what he had to do versus all these other privileged like students that were just like, oh, we're not poor, so we could paint. But then his master was just, I almost feel like the master was a little harder on Leo, was just because he saw potential in him and he knew that he could be better than all of these people that think that they can paint but they can't.
In a way, he sort of protected him, shielded him.
Yeah. Yeah, to keep him away from all those bullies where
yeah.
There always has to be a bully, even if you're better than somebody. He's better than us. Get him.
I mean, that is true. We see that on the internet all the time. Lots of people.
Look, he sucks at life. Get him.
Yes, literally. That is literally what happens. People.
Look, he's non-threatening and not doing anything at all or hurting anybody. Get him!
That's also a thing that happens. For example, Foxy the Savage. Everybody's like, he's not doing anything. Get him!
Get him!
You don't know how true that actually is. You know, I remember it was just yesterday. I literally did nothing, and then someone went in another server and just attacked me. I was like, wait, what did I do exactly?
You
But
know
yeah,
what you did.
It was me.
I I don't know what I did.
You know what
I
you
just
did,
insisted.
bastard. You killed my family.
Oh shit, accident. Promise.
Okay, all is forgiven.
Yeah,
all,
thank
is,
you.
all is forgiven.
I do like Arte's proclamation that she will make old guy passionate about the paintings that she makes because he seems very jaded in the fact that he's like, oh, you know, you already talked about it earlier. He buys paintings, he doesn't really feel any type of way about them. It's just basically bargaining tools or just like props for him to, look the part of being wealthy. But Arte is like, I'm gonna make you actually love these paintings to the fact where you're looking at them and you're appreciating them. So I like that development for her.
Just said, "Listen here, Mr. Old Man. I'm gonna make you love these paintings, and the best way to do that, come over here. Let me put the claw on you. Let me claw
Oh
you."
no, no, the death grip.
Has anyone pointed out how Arte has a rat tail?
Yeah, she does. Little rat
Can we
tail.
chop that off, please?
I think it's cute.
No,
I don't like it. She cut off all of her hair, but missed that one spot.
Yeah.
Got to make it look even.
That is literally what happened. She just missed that one spot. It is amazing.
I hate it. I
Wow,
just wanted to throw that out there. I know. I'm sorry.
Thanks for the super chat, Platinum Wolf Captain Kawaii on this guy.
kawaii.
Hey, Captain Wolf, go planet.
Whole planet. Anything more to say about Arte? I really like this episode. I enjoy most episodes of Arte because it's not like it's one of those shows you can just kind of sit back and watch, and you can like easily understand what's going on. It's super simple. There's like easy character development you can notice like immediately. It's pretty fun.
I thought it was cute how Arte was like, Leo has a childhood. Like it's kind of like us imagining Morgan Freeman as a child. It's just like it does not compute in our mind. We can't think of it, and that's how it is with like Leo because he's just so grumpy and he always has that scowl on his face. You can't imagine him any other way as like a cute, cuddly, adorable child. So I thought that was pretty cute.
Yeah, that is funny.
But then it's revealed Leo is actually just 16.
Oh God.
Well,
That's what 16th century Florence does to you.
Yep, they
God
turn you
damn.
16. 16 in the 16th.
Turns out Arte is actually older than Leo at some point.
Oh yeah. Given that it's an anime, Arte will probably be like what 4,000 minimum.
He's a 4,000-year-old dragon lolly.
Yeah, happens.
She's from that one damn show, Dragon Maze.
Yeah, Dragon Maid. Speaking of which, like there's going to be a lot of shows delayed next season. Me and Sasi were talking about it last week, but we may have to
Cry.
take some old shows. There's going to be nothing. Everything's going to be delayed out of that.
Yeah, I don't mind. Let's watch. I don't know. What should we watch? Dragon Maze.
Has Sasuke seen Dragon Maid?
I have not.
Well, something fun.
Yeah, I saw it a long time ago.
Yeah, it's been a bit for me as well. Any final thoughts on Arte?
No, I just wanted to get that off my chest that I hate her rat tail.
Well, that's it.
I thought it was cool how the old man was like a tsundere, like how Leo and the old man both cared for each other, but they
Oh
didn't. Yeah, they didn't want to like outright express it. They were both very low key about it, so I thought that was cool.
So the old man was like, "You need to spend money on yourself and eat."
Yeah.
And then freaking what's his face was like, "You're an old man. You need to take care of yourself." Leo, I mean, yeah, they're both just like they're like, "I made this for you, but it's not like I like you or anything. Here, take it." Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Giving it a pass.
Yes, me as well.
I'm passing it too. I didn't get a chance to finish what I said about Tower of God. I'm passing it, even though I'm on my last whim with it. I don't know if you got that the first time.
Yeah. And I
okay.
And I was like, oh god, it's already on chopping block for EA. He's gonna eat it alive. It's gonna be amazing. Can't wait.
Okay. I didn't know if you heard that or not. So, all right.
Talk about yesterday.
Yes.
What do you guys think? Things happened.
I think that this is the best episode so far, and
really?
and let me tell you why. Because it's the best episode so far, and for me, it also kind of hurts me just because Minato is such a great character. I wish he was in this show longer. I wish he would replace old Pen Clip Head any day of the week because I think he's a lot. I think he's whatever the fuck his name is, with the thing in his ear.
Ro?
Yeah, thank you. He's better than Ro 10 times out of 10. And I think that when it comes to an interesting person and when it comes to a relatable person, Minato is very relatable. He's a person he didn't necessarily graduate high school, but he has an idea of what he wants to do, and he's really good at it. And you kind of saw it whenever it was at where do they work at? Some like photography place, some like with art or something.
Arte.
Yeah, with art gallery. Yeah, art gallery. And he's there, and he knows his stuff, and you hear him talking about certain cameras as he's talking to everyone else. But then when you actually see him, he's not really doing all that stuff. Everyone else is doing it. He's just kind of, I don't know what he is. It's like he's kind of like the person on the sidelines just getting coffee for people. He's just kind of like wanting to be in that position, but he can't. And
he's in the paying the dues part of the job.
Yeah, pretty much. He's getting the coffee for the production assistants. That's what he's doing. And like you could tell he's very talented because not only was he in the same school with Haru and did he have a crush on her back then, like Haru liked his picture back then, and to me that's more that's more of a relatable thing than Haru picking up a freaking ticket on the ground or whatever it was to help.
Oh well, hold on.
To help what's his face.
I picked up like a piece of garbage off the street one time, and I think I fell in love with someone. I still don't know who it is.
You fell in love with the street sweeper?
Yeah. I was like, we had a look. And you remember those long man commercials that just played? Like the guy came out with like the long man, and he was like long man, and I was like, damn, I love you.
I ship it.
But so yeah, it's I thought Minato, he basically asked Haru on a date without even saying, hey, let's have a date. He's like, hey, spend the whole day with me. I'm like, I see what you're doing, Mr. Smooth.
Yeah.
And
do it.
And he basically, even though he knew the answer, he still asked her out, even though he knew he wasn't going to get the response that he wanted. But it was it was the whole him saying, you know, I don't want to live my life with any regrets. And now that I, you know, said what I needed to say, this is basically it. That right there, for some reason, made him want to quit his job, and he wanted to fulfill his true dream. And so, not only does this Bala use a disposable camera to win a freaking first prize in photography, but he just, you know, he leaves it and goes, deuces, I'm going to do whatever I want. And, you know, and now I don't have to live with any regret. And that's why I really like this episode, because of him.
Yeah, he was really. I really liked him as well. When they first introduced him, I was like, "Huh, this is pretty interesting." I hope this isn't another one of those romantic. Like, I hope there isn't another rival. I hope he doesn't walk up to Rikuo and is like, "I declare war against you," and Rikuo is like, "The fuck? I don't give a shit. I'm after someone else."
Yeah.
Take her.
Yeah. And it seemed like that at the beginning. You know, I love when Minato was like talking about, yeah, I used to have a crush on somebody, but they're in love with somebody else, and she's like, "Oh, that sounds just like me." And he's just like, "How dense can this woman be?"
Yeah. I love it when he said that. That was so funny.
He's very blunt and kind of straightforward about a lot of things. He doesn't beat around the bush. He's like, "What's your relationship with her?" Nothing.
Yeah, and there was that scene where they were with other people, Rikuo and Haru, and they both were thinking the same thing of like, why does this bother me so much? Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
So some type of feeling is going on there.
Yeah. I think, okay, this is what makes seeing yesterday for me so great to me. It's like three things. For one, the cast is over 18, and that bleeds into number two. The characters actually mature, because I think that's a problem with a lot of romance series. Is always dragged out by the characters acting juvenile, and they're naive to their own feelings and whatnot. So what we have is a lot of characters basically prolonging the episode by not understanding what they're feeling or not revealing how they're feeling to other characters. People talk to each other in the series, and we saw that with the confession with Minato, because I promise you, given the same premise of this episode in another series, it would have lasted 3 episodes plus. This whole
Look
conflict
at you,
with
domestic girlfriend.
yes, yes.
Not
This
only that, you have love with young people.
Oh yeah, true. But this conflict with Minato and him wanting to, tell Haru that she was his high school crush, this would have lasted an arc in a different series. But
Seriously.
It's handled well here because people are just old enough to say or get it off their chest that I like you, even if I don't think it's going to lead anywhere. I'm going to let my feelings out. And the theme of this series has been to basically live without regrets.
Mm-hmm.
And we keep constantly seeing that. We've seen it with Minato in this episode. We've seen it with Rikuyo in episode 2 or maybe even 1. I'm not sure exactly. But we're seeing confessions happen at an alarming rate because characters are just like, I feel this way, so I'm going to let you know. So for me, this whole thing with Minato, I liked him in this episode because, like EA said, he's very blunt with his feelings. He doesn't really sugarcoat anything. He is how he is. And I thought this episode did a good job of exploring how Rikuyo felt about Haru. Because obviously he was jealous. Obviously. But yeah, he just doesn't. He either doesn't want to acknowledge that right now, or he doesn't he doesn't understand how he feels about Haru yet. And I also like Haru in this episode too because she knows that Rikuyo is an asshole. She just states it. She's like, yeah, Rikuyo's an asshole. Like he doesn't really consider how I feel, but I still don't want to, again, going back to the theme, I still don't want to regret anything because this is how I feel. I'm going to try to make him see me as his number one. So I like pretty much everybody in this episode. I thought this was a good episode. I'm not sure if it's the best yet, but pretty damn good episode.
The really, truly, and honestly sad thing about when Haru was saying, yeah, I understand Rikuyo is an asshole and whatnot, is the fact that she knows that basically she's his back burner woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she knows it in her heart's of heart. She doesn't, I mean, she's trying her best to kind of not be that person, but I don't know if I don't know if she'll be able to pull it off. I mean, unless Rikuyo has a thing for bird women, it's gonna take
Lady
a lot
of
of convincing.
Crows is what we're going to call her.
The Lady of the Crows is approaching. What are her hours of work? It seems like she's always around
During the day,
bothering Rikuyo. Is it during the day?
Yeah, I think it's just like normal work hours during the day is kind of her thing.
And then she's just like, I've been waiting for you. Just leave me alone.
It's a little weird, though, I will say. I do have a problem with the chance encounters because they happen a little too frequently.
Oh my god.
They do.
How many people live in Tokyo?
This is like MMO junkie.
I said this is my first impressions of this series, but it's like they live in like a Blade world. How short is this city?
No,
because they always run into each other.
They live in the world of Shenmue 1.
They're looking for sailors.
I'm trying to find some sailors.
Oh my god.
Have you seen any sailors?
Legend has it Shenmue is still looking for them sailors to this day.
I think he found them. That's how he got to the warehouse or the dock or whatever.
Didn't they make a third one?
They did. It was very mediocre because they released it and it was
He
supposed
had
to
to
be
find a bunch of chickens.
Well, the whole thing was that this was supposed to be the final one. That's what people had in their mind, this epic climax conclusion. And they released it and the guy was like, yeah, this is just we're going to have to make 2 other games after this. It's like, well, come on, you have this one chance. It's been 20 years since Shenmue 2. Why are you making Shenmue 3 like a stopgap game that may not even be important when it comes to Shenmue 4 and 5, which are not going to happen, which I don't want to see at this point because I'm pissed off that Shenmue 3 isn't an actual fucking important title in the series. Sorry, rant over.
It's alright, son. SeaTactics. Like I always say, it's better to be pissed off than pissed on.
Well, some people may disagree.
Yeah. Have you read Prison School?
I mean, I've seen Prison School.
There you go.
Yeah, this is a good episode. I really enjoyed it. I really like Haru's voice actress. I don't know who she is, but
oh my god,
her voice sounds so good. Like I love the way it sounds. That sounds really creepy, but I just like the way her voice sounds. I'm sorry.
There's no
Yeah,
creepiness about that.
I love it as well. Like when she says "what," when she goes like, "eh," I don't know why. I always replay it.
Like listening to a G power chord.
It's just great. I love it.
Anything else?
I feel like, okay, I said this before too, but I think there's a lot going on with Haru that she doesn't divulge to anybody else because she's been walked home by like 3 people, but we've never seen how her house looks. We've never seen her actually go home.
I thought we did. Didn't we see her mom in one episode?
That was her mom's home.
Yeah, that was her mom's home.
Maybe she's homeless.
Yeah, that's the thing. We've never seen her go home.
She lives in a tent in the forest.
Oh fuck, she's Toru.
Konnichiwa, Neko-san.
I thought this was an Animal Crossing reference for a second.
I mean, it could be an Animal Crossing reference too, surely.
Because you start off living in a tent, and then you get yourself a house with 3 rooms, a roof, or not a roof, attic, and a basement,
and a lolly dungeon.
I mean, your basement is the lolly dungeon.
Whoa! You can't just say that in here.
I mean, you literally just said it.
Okay, listen. The dungeon just happens to have lolly on it. The person I bought it from, okay, it was called the lolly. Now Satsuki lives there. Satsuki knows. It's for arts and crafts.
Yeah, it's fun. Nothing wrong with it.
Well,
that was a little weird.
I can't imagine why. Poor lollies are going.
Yamate.
SeaTactics and I can't.
Oh, it's so bad. So bad. Oh.
Oni-chan.
I'm giving yesterday episode 5 a Passerino.
Wow. I'm giving it a Passerino Submarino too.
I guess I'll follow suit and give it a Passerino. Good episode. Very good episode.
3 Passerinos. I can't think of anything else to rhyme with that. Orange? Can we rhyme orange with things still?
Yeah, door hinge. Orange, door hinge, 4-inch.
Also, Saucy, Crippling Depression says they should make Unordinary into an anime. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I would love it, but if they, I feel it's weird because I feel like with the series I'm reading now, if they made it to anime, I'm going to be elitist, and if I see changes in it, I'm going to be very critical, whether the changes are good or not. I think I will only be able to appreciate changes in the anime in retrospect. So it's very weird for me, like with Tower of God, for example, even though I'm less attached with that. I would love to see an anime of an Ordinary, but if it doesn't adapt everything like 1-to-1, I would be on this ass because I love Unordinary.
Same. When I read it now, I think about what kind of voice actor would voice who, and I'm like, Serafina could be voiced by Erica Mendez. John could be voiced by the guy who voiced Naofumi in Shield Hero. It'd just be awesome. It'd be great.
Amazing.
I too have also started reading Unordinary. So there's that.
Hey, maybe we can do a whole King of Anime podcast on Unordinary.
I'll let you know when I'm caught up.
I plan to do a stream on it soon because there's a lot to talk about with these current episodes.
Also, for Platinum Wolf Captain Kawai, the only shows we're covering on this show this season, yesterday, Arte, and Tower of God. So
it was going to be freaking Snafu Season 3 and ReZero Season 2, but, shit happens.
Yeah, that is very true. So that being said, EA, where can they find you?
Well, you can find me at everythinganimated.com/me. And no, that's not a real website. Don't look it up, please. It's just my YouTube, Everything Animated. I was contemplating whether to make a video this weekend about Naughty Dog, but I'm still working on, getting some of the facts and looking at what to do with that. But I still have other things that I'm looking to accomplish as well. I have nothing but time now. And yeah, that's where you can find me.
Satsuki.
For me, you can find me on my channel, Satsuki the Savage. I think I've already talked about it last podcast, but I have a video planned for Kakiguri. I have 2 videos planned for Fruits Basket. I actually don't think I talked about this, but since Mother's Day is coming up, I have a very special video planned for Mother's Day.
Oh,
That should be very fun. That should be very fun. I'm really excited about that one. But
I gotta make a 20-page video about Mamako.
Mamako. I mean, it's like the.
Is that the one that's into her son?
Yes.
Yes. I will say she is like the ultimate MILF. Like the ultimate one.
I mean, I can find other ones that are not into their son.
But EA, you're not understanding it. She's the ultimate MILF.
Sure.
Just give in. Just give in.
But she doesn't like you.
Just give
she
in.
Likes her son.
I mean, all of my waifus don't like me, so it's fine.
Yeah.
My waifu likes me.
Who's your waifu?
His actual waifu, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can also find me in the gulag because I'm like dead, but I just don't know it.
All right, comrade. Time to go to the gulag. It's the gulag within the gulag. It's fun. There's nothing there. Just a tree. Grass.
Fuck.
A lot of dirt. Tent.
Fuck.
You can find me here where you can subscribe, ring the bell, and like this video, because that'd be great. Comment down below. What are your thoughts on things? Also, I'll be smoking drugs, doing drink here as well. So I'm a little bit more hardcore than Satsuki. I'm into those things, especially Mamako. So I'm going off the rails. I need help. Someone please give me a body pillow, Mamako, or I'm gonna fucking explode.
No, I think if someone gives you a body pill of Mamako, you're going to explode, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What, it's got TNT in it or something?
No. I mean, your pants might, but I mean...
Dude, like, I don't want to talk about it. I got a rip in my pants the other QRW6 says Mamako is MILF of 2019. It's a great pair of pants. Come on, they're great.
Hey, that happened to me while I was working when I used to work at Pizza Hut. That was sure fun.
Anyway,
just mind my own business. Oh, look, I need to pick up some boxes.
Everyone can see my underwear. Good looking underwear, right, guys?
I wish everyone could have seen my underwear.
Same. Anyways, thanks guys for watching this episode of the King of Anime podcast, where we come back next week and talk about more King of Anime things, like Mamako. See you guys later. Bye-bye.
I ain't talking about Mamako.